The whistle blows. The stadium erupts. A player from a country you cannot find on a map scores against a global superpower. Fans in the stands are a blur of motion, a wave of pure, unscripted joy. They hug strangers. They wave flags until their arms ache. Tears stream down faces, a salty mix of disbelief and pride. It is a moment of raw, beautiful humanity. They will tell their grandchildren about this day. They will call it a miracle, a testament to the underdog, a victory for the human spirit. The story is simple. The story is perfect. Now picture another scene, far from the roar of the crowd and the smell of cut grass. Imagine a room, cooled to a precise temperature, bathed in the faint, sterile glow of server racks. It is silent here, save for the low, constant hum of machines processing information. Men and women sit before vast walls of screens, their faces illuminated by blinking green and red numbers. They do not see players. They see data points. They do not feel emotion. They track liquidity flows. In this world, the miracle on the pitch is not a story. It is a market event. A stunning upset is not called a miracle. It is called an asset liquidation event. It is a sudden, violent rebalancing of a massive, globally distributed ledger. Billions of dollars in wagers placed by millions of people are instantly reallocated. Video Assistant Referee, or VAR, was sold to the world as a tool of truth. It was meant to be an incorruptible eye in the sky, a final arbiter to correct clear and obvious errors. It was designed to eliminate the human fallibility of a referee who sees a play once, in real time, from a single angle. The goal was objective, mathematical fairness. The goal was to ensure the result on the field was the correct one, free from mistakes. But a machine is only as perfect as the system that operates it, and this system has a hidden flaw. It is a flaw measured in milliseconds. Most broadcast cameras used for VAR review operate at 50 to 60 frames per second. This sounds fast. It feels like a continuous, fluid motion to the human eye. But it is not. It is a series of still images. There is a gap between each one, a tiny slice of time where the world is not being recorded. This gap is about 16 to 20 milliseconds long. A world-class striker, moving at top speed, can cover 15 to 20 centimeters in that interval. That is the width of a foot. It is the difference between onside and offside. It is the difference between a goal and no goal. When an official in the VAR booth reviews a close offside call, they are not seeing the event as it happened. They are seeing a collection of frozen moments. The protocol allows them to select a single frame, the frame that shows the instant the ball was played. But which frame is the exact instant? The one just before the foot makes contact, or the one just after? The choice of that single still image can change the outcome of the game. A toe can appear inches ahead of the last defender in one frame and perfectly in line in the next. Both frames are technically correct captures of the play. The rules are silent on how to select that frame. This silence is a blind spot. This blind spot is not a bug. It is a feature of the technology. A small, quiet space of ambiguity inside a system designed to create certainty. And in any system where billions of dollars are at stake, ambiguity is not an error. It is an opportunity. It is a pressure point. The decision of which frame to show the world does not have to be malicious. It just has to be a choice, a subjective judgment call hidden inside a supposedly objective process. And that choice, made in a quiet room far from the field, can have consequences that ripple across global betting markets in an instant. The machine meant to deliver truth can also deliver a specific, desired outcome. Betting markets are not about predicting who will win. They are about balancing risk. A cold, mechanical numbers game, far from the roar of the crowd. The bookmaker's ideal is symmetry, money perfectly split on both sides. They collect the vig, pay winners with losers' cash, and the house risk rounds to zero. But real money does not arrive politely. When a global powerhouse plays a minnow, public cash floods one side. 90%, sometimes more, piles onto the favorite. That creates an intolerable liability. If the favorite wins cleanly, the payout is a crater on the balance sheet. Enter the machines. High-frequency trading logic repurposed for sport. Engines that hedge, throttle exposure, and seek equilibrium in milliseconds. Algorithms do not care about flags or anthems. They care about one thing: balance the books. When a market tilts too far, an upset is no longer a random calamity. It becomes a relief valve, mathematically useful, financially stabilizing. The model does not hope for a shock result. It computes that a shock result is least costly, not desire, necessity. No envelopes, no bribes. Influence hides in quieter seams: data routing, timing, presentation. The system studies everything in real time: player fatigue curves, weather drift, a referee's historical thresholds. The model pinpoints windows when a team is statistically fragile. Sprint speed drops after 70 minutes. Defensive shape phrase on late counters. The algorithm finds the cracks, the highest probability moments for momentum to flip. These are not conspiracies. They are calculations. Combine that necessity with VAR's quiet ambiguity. One frozen frame chosen from many can tilt a verdict. A 50-50 offside becomes an inflection point. The system need not force a bad call. It can simply present the option, the frame that favors the necessary outcome. The nudge is invisible. The rebalancing is global. But the 16-millisecond technical blind spot is just the appetizer. The real force deciding which match must turn into an upset isn't the referee's whistle. It is a massive black hole hidden in the financial matrix. To be continued in part 2.
Thank you for watching Culture Uncoded. Smash the subscribe button, drop a like, and fight it out in the comments below. We will see you in the next uncoding.